222 Energies Love Readings, February 2nd, 2026. And look, I got something coming in hot for y'all today. Today we are addressing familiar love, family love. And I'm even here when I say family love. 22 already popped up, 22 seconds in. I'm already seeing a number. Um, that's gonna be a significant number for today, 22. I'm already seeing a hearing when I say familiar, speaking about family love, it's familiar as well. Like this message is also going to be for some people dedicated to people that feel like family. Um so let's get into it. Let's get into it. Okay, so I started to pull cards previous to this message just to get a feel, and they just start flowing out. So I already have some cards out. We're gonna go from there. We're gonna see what else spirit give us, if anything else, or we just gonna focus on these cards. So the first thing that came out is it's time. And I'm going to read to you what it says. It says, you're being asked to move forward towards a dream that you've been carrying in your heart. It's time to bring it out to the world. You're ready. It's time, right? And I said, okay, Spirit, how is this connected to family love? How is this connected to family system? How is it connected to loved ones? And the next card that came out is balance. And balance reads, there needs to be a healthy balance of physical, emotional, and spiritual intimacy for the relationship to become sustainable. And that's when I started to feel a shift in energy because I'm like, okay, spirit offering that balance is necessary suggests in a way that balance may be missing. So let's get into that. The next card that came out was Forgive and Release, which reads, you're stronger when you carry love and forgiveness rather than anger. So then I started thinking, okay, does something need to be forgiven? Something needs to be released. We asking for balance. We asking for the scales to be balanced. We're asking for forgiveness and release. And then things started to come together and make sense. 222 on a time, y'all. Unrequited feelings. And unrequited feelings says there is not enough love to keep this relationship going in a healthy way. So then that's when I started to understand, okay, we get the it's time card, we get the balance card, we get the forgive card, we get the unrequited feelings card. What spirit is communicating right now is that it's time for you to focus on you. And it's kind of like walking up baby steps. Like spirit is saying it's time, then it's saying it's time for balance, I'm bringing it to the forefront, then spirit is saying it's time to forgive and release, and then finally these unrequited feelings, these are not enough feelings, these are not enough, there's not enough sustenance to maintain this relationship. What that spread really says is, I'm gently letting you know it's time to get, if he don't wanna love you the right way, he ain't gonna. But in this case, the he is someone that you deeply love, that is your family or is like your family, that has, I hear, refuses to. And then I also hear that has shown you that they don't have the capacity to share a reciprocal relationship with you that is healthy. So spirit is saying with these baby steps, walking you into the reality and bringing it to the forefront, what spirit is saying is, I want you to handle this situation gently, not forcefully, not with anger, not with force, because I need you to handle it with boundaries and balance, because that's what's healthy for you. It's not even, I'm hearing right now, it's not even about the other person. I need you to handle it with forgiveness and release, because this is about you. And forgiveness doesn't mean putting up with bullshit, just for the record. I don't need you to store this in your energetic bodies. And then, but I do need you to know that because of this lack of balance, or the balance that's needed, this forgiveness that's needed, I just heard the spirit say, I don't need you to have to forgive them again. When you forgive and you release this, let it be done and let it be over. I just heard, I don't care how much you love them. And then the next card that came out was taking your power back in reverse. And I'll read it. It says, you're giving someone control over how you feel. Your happiness should not depend on should only depend on you. You're giving someone control over how you feel. Your happiness should only depend on you. That's coming out in the reverse because this is what you've been doing, but you're stepping into a new way of dealing with things, a new understanding. And I'm hearing spirit say right now, it's not even stepping into, you've already stepped into. Once you came to that realization, and this is just confirmation for somebody, this reading, this card by card revealing the progress of you stepping out of this unhealthy connection with family or somebody that you feel like family. I'm even hearing close friend, obviously they feel like family. This is confirmation only for somebody because you already, it's just showing you a physical version of the process you've already been going through. It's not this is not new to you, and for some people it is new to you. You've been feeling this, but this is confirmation that this is the process that you're about to go through or that you're in. But somebody's already at the end of this shit. For who I'm talking to right in this specific moment, you're already at the end of it, and spirit is just showing you the progress that you made and congratulating you is what I hear. So take your power back in reverse. This is for those of you who are going through the process. Um, you're going to take your power back. And also spirit is letting you know if you don't, then you're going to restart this cycle. Because right now there's an opening for you to step into something new. But if you don't take the opportunity to step into something new, you're gonna go back in this cycle again. And I hear for years and years. The next card that came out in reverse was deepening. And it says this relationship will finally deepen in the next few months. You have been waiting for this. And with it coming out in reverse, I knew once I got to this card that this relationship definitely needs to end. And I hear it right now, or change. Or change. Um yeah. And when I'm saying or change, I'm almost feeling like there's still a distance, but it may not be a complete disconnect in certain situations. Um, it says keep the door open is the next card that just came out, and it says keep the door open. Don't be so focused on a closed door that you don't see the ones that are open for you. Exactly. I'm hearing there are people that love you, whether they be biologically your family or friends or whatever. You don't need to go back. You don't need to go backwards. Heavy on the energy of not going back into this cycle. Heavy, 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 heavy on the energy of not going back into this cycle. That is your opening right there. That is your opening. And I guarantee you, if you go back into this toxic family cycle or this relationship that feels like family, you're going to be stuck in it for, I hear, eons and eons. Spirit is showing you exactly which direction to go, and you need to listen. You need to listen. It's pertinent. It's mandatory. It's completely necessary for you to listen. Walk through the spirit is saying. A spirit is saying, walk through the open door. Walk through the open door. I'm literally the way it's showing up right now. You see the opening here in time, and this keeping the door open. And it's like, walk through the open door. Stop trying to, as the card says, stop trying to go backwards through the door that's closed. It's not for you. It's not for you, and you feel that, and you know that. Let's see what's coming out now. Gratitude in reverse. You're not showing true gratitude for gratitude coming out in reverse. You're not showing true gratitude for this door that's open. You're looking back. This is not for everybody for this message, but specifically for someone or someone that's really, really holding on to this family member or this loved one. You're like, literally, I'm seeing right now a door swing wide open, and you're absolutely refusing to go through it. And spirit does not appreciate your lack of gratitude for all the work that your spiritual team that you have done and that the divine has done to open this door for you. I'm getting this pissed off energy. Like, is you cool? Are you okay? Like, are you okay? Why would you go backwards when it's only been horn? Stay optimistic coming out in the reverse. You don't need to stay optimistic about this. I'm almost understanding that your point of view is in the reverse. You have a lack of gratitude. You're trying to stay optimistic about this shit. Fuck that shit. It's very much given with these gratitude and stay optimistic coming out in the reverse. It's like you're not showing gratitude. You don't need, also a double meaning is you don't need to be showing gratitude for this person, this family member, this connection. You don't need to be staying optimistic about it. You need to get the fuck on down and go out of that open door that spirit has created for you. I'm hearing right now, as respectfully as I can say this, what the fuck are you doing? It's very much giving Lot's wife. You trying to turn around and see what done already passed. We done already passed. We've already escaped the Sodom and the Gomorrah. And here you are trying to turn around and go get your Nike Tech. I don't know why that just came out. That's it. I hear spirit clearly saying that's a part of your old life. Leave it. Leave it. And like I said, and there we go. There's the confirmation for this message, and we're about to wrap it up. Like I said before, for some of you, this is a path you've already gone through, and spirit is just letting you know, I'm really proud of you. I know it was difficult. I know there was stair steps. I know it was baby steps. I know it was a little bit at a time, and it felt like it would never, I hear, come to an end, never come to a resolve. Thank you so much for hanging in there. Thank you so much for having the stick to itness. Thank you so much for trusting yourself. Thank you so much for trusting me and your spirit team. Thank you so much for trusting those signs and synchronicities. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, bravery on the bottom of the deck, for having the bravery to go through this process, for having the bravery to listen to your intuition, for having the bravery to release, for having the bravery to soar, for having the bravery to find your self-worth, for having the bravery to have compassion with yourself through this process, for having the bravery to ask for help and to finally come to a place of comfort. My God. Wow. The bottom of the deck just told me up. So yeah, for some of you, that's what this message is about. And for some of you, I'm being a little bit more stern. Your spirit team is being a little bit more stern because you're still going through the process and they're trying to get you all the way through it. Like, baby, stay on course, baby. Stay on course. Do not be Lot's wife. Do not turn around. Do not go backwards. And lastly, what's coming out for you all, for my sensual community, is different paths. And this is just a summation and a confirmation of this message. It says different paths. You're not on the same page with this person, this family member, this loved one, this person you see as family. And for one or two people, it's a romantic relationship and you see them as family. Maybe y'all been together for a really long time and you see them as family. Like, it says you're not on the same page with this person. You have to, you are not on the same page with this person. You have, the directions you want to move are different. Yeah, that's the overall message for this message. Different paths. It doesn't boil down to who's right and who is wrong. It boils down to the fact that you're on different paths and you need to honor your own journey by going your way and honor their journey by allowing them to go their way. You continue to hold on to this, it's going to clash. You're going to bump heads. And that's that. That's what I have for you today, sensual community, in relation to family, love, close ones, kinship that is at a separation point, at an impasse. You gotta let it go. You gotta let it go. That is what it is. Ariana Monet here. Least sensual and intuitive. I affirm that this message lands with who it should, exactly how it should, exactly when it should. And also, if you are interested in my special going through the 14th of February for 222 energies, love readings, that information is pinned to the top of my platforms, as well as it will be attached to a link for this video in which you can see the special that I have going on right now. Let that shit go. Let that shit go, baby, so you can store. Okay? I love you. Adios and te amo.